Been a while, family. Whew, last week was a hell of a week, man. But we made it through, right? We made it through, still alive. And no matter what they try, you know, they can't hold the gods down. They can't hold the goddesses down either. So yeah, we finna get it started here in a minute. Finna put my little advice out. Make sure y'all share the video as well. How y'all been doing? How y'all been holding up in the midst of the madness, right? In the midst of the madness, it's been getting real every day, every day. So yeah, family, welcome back to another episode. We finna get it started here in a minute. Appreciate y'all that's timing in. Y'all already know how we do it. God Shay. Man. So welcome back, family. Welcome back to another episode of Crisis Counseling. It's been a while, like I said. Man, just grateful I made it through last week. Um, we gonna do a little recap of last week as well, cause there's been so much going on, and you know what I'm saying. Whew, just grateful I made it through, and hope y'all been doing all right as well. Cause the madness never stop. Madness never stop, right? And got one of the goddesses in here. She said, gratitude. This is her first time, so she excited, right? For more insight. That's what it's all about, family, right? This consciousness is supposed to be, a journey. It's supposed to be, fun and uplifting, right? It's okay to laugh. Like I was telling the brother when I posted the picture of my brother, the homeless dude that I be running into at the store every now and then, and I was, ran into him and sure, got him a little something to drink out the store, and he was grateful for that. So yeah, family, welcome back to Crisis Counseling, where we keep it true and we keep it transparent, right? So a little recap, man, cause I know it's been crazy for us, here in Texas, and not just in Texas, right? It just started here, and the storm, started here and just did its thing. You know, we was basically man going through it, man. Had messed up my vehicle. Got to get it fixed, cause you know what I'm saying. So I was telling y'all last time I went live, man, it was so much trying to avoid people and not run into nobody, and you know what I'm saying, hit the curve a little bit, and pretty much gotta fix my rotor on the car, but I ain't tripping. Y'all know it's all material things, and so grateful for my auntie looking out for me. Real good friend came by today and brought me a little, food and water and stuff. Just because the people that's out there that's of the world, right? They ramshacked all the stores, man. What's that with you, Kenny? They ramshacked all the stores, man, and talking about emptied everything out. And so it was just like, damn, man, people just don't have no respect. They only think about themselves when stuff like this happen, right? And so, yeah, man. First off, I want to say happy birthday to my cousin. You know what I'm saying, Killer D. He just turned 33 today. You know what I'm saying, that nigga Christ age, right? 33. Also, happy birthday to B Dub, my homie, man. Happy birthday to him too. 31st, man. 31st now. So, yeah, recap, family. Man, because with all the madness, with even with the like the 6ix9ine shit, I say, man, when you start seeing this stuff, you be like, okay, these people really actors, man. They some good actors, but they ain't really about what they be talking about, man. They really good actors, and if you don't see through it, man, you'll fall for the okie doke, right? You'll fall for it. So today we talking about lucid dreaming, right? Lucid dreaming. Last week I actually had a fire dream, man. And I was just shocked about it. You know what I'm saying? Basically was chopping it up with old Michael Jordan, man, and this shit was so fire at the point to I got up, I woke up and I was like, man, I know they ain't killed Mike. And come to find out, he was just, he was just sharing some energy with me. It was actually, I think his birthday was actually last week as well. So we was just chopping it up in the dream and shit. It was all confirmation basically that we all won at the end of the day, right? If you know what I'm saying, regardless what level you on. And so the difference between we gonna talk about lucid dreaming, but we gotta talk about the difference between lucid dreaming, right, and astral projection. When you lucid dreaming, you basically in that dream state, right? You sleep and you become aware, right? Because we call it lucid dreaming, but you actually waking you actually wake up into what I'm saying, to your true self, your higher self, right? And so it's real, it's real. And you guys gotta control your dreams, or your dreams will control you. Got my aunt in here, like I said earlier. I appreciate her for everything she do, man. For real, you know what I'm saying? It's really rare to have family that really gonna look out for you. So I appreciate her, love her to death. And so the difference between lucid dreaming, I already talked about what lucid dreaming is. You become aware, you wake up, and you notice that you in this dream state, right? And you can control it. And when it comes to astral projection, right? You don't gotta be asleep. You can get into different states and astral project out your body and just basically go wherever you want around the world, or if you trying to go to another realm. Like I said, when I was chopping it up with Michael Jordan last week, it seemed so real. I was just like, man. And so pretty powerful experience, because you get the stories about how he don't really like, you know what I'm saying, mess with black people and all that, but he showed me in a dream, it was just like he just don't like the attention. Like how I told y'all, family, I don't really like the attention, but this my path, this my journey. So I try to connect and share my experiences with all those that that want to know more, right? And so yeah, I know I was seeing earlier, they were saying that on the news, right? uh sending prayers and energy to Tiger Woods, right? He got into a real bad wreck and totaled his dang car out, and basically he got to go through surgery. They saying that he might not be able to walk again. So y'all send y'all prayers and meditations to to one of the goats, right? Good brother. I think the last time he had a little incident like that, he was I think they were saying he was drunk and on his medications. And so we in a time where you just gotta take it slow, family, and try not to let all of these things overwhelm you, because I know it, man. I done lost a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, since this whole COVID thing. And regardless of whatever the situation was, we done lost a lot of people. Let's see what else that I was seeing that was going down. I know the brother in Alabama that rap. his little beef he had with some people. They went and burned down his grandparents' whole house just out of spite of what little beef they had with him. And so it's just like, man, this what the world came coming to, right? That we'll take out the elder people just because whatever issues you got with somebody else. It ain't gotta be that serious, man. It ain't gotta be that serious where you doing that type of stuff. What else? Even with the whole, Joe Biden thing, a man ain't even left out the White House, man. I'm a master of the green screen, so I know when people sitting in front of a green screen and talking. And so, man ain't never left out the White House yet. We ain't really truly heard nothing from him. And but that's who most of the people voted for, right? Thought he was gonna change it around and save America, right? But they ain't really doing nothing. Let's see what my brother say. He said, I read an article today that was talking about how researchers were able to communicate with people in the study while they were lucid dreaming, and when they woke, they recalled the question being asked. Right. And that's what we talking about tonight, family. You gotta learn how to control your dreams, right? You're having bad nightmares, you having all of these, insomnia, you can't get no sleep because you're letting the fear control you, you're letting your dreams control you, and you bring it right down, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna say every night I have a peaceful night, but long as I try to put myself in that good state of being where, I'm meditating before I go to sleep. I'm asking myself a certain question or asking the spirit a certain question to reveal something to me that I forgot or that that what I need to work on, right? Because we all know we always got something to work on. And when you go, we call it the dream world, but it's really the real world. This world we in now is really the dream world, and so you just gotta balance it out, and you know, have that good pure question on your heart, and go into that state, and have that confidence without that ego to know that you'll get your answer. We got Rosa in here. Peace to all, right? Peace to everybody. Cause with all the madness going on, man, you'll go crazy, family. You'll go crazy looking at it. And so you just get to a point where you just get tired, and you just, as I posted earlier, you gotta take that time to have that silence to just block out the world, because the world is a noisy place, right? The world is a noisy place, and it'll have you distracted. It'll have you down. It'll have you, man, second guessing yourself, you know what I'm saying? And we all go through it for whatever reasons. We all go through it until we find them answers that we need. So we're gonna dive back into the Brain Magic book. As I said, it's a great book. You should go get it. If you can't, just message me, and I send you a PDF copy. You know what I'm saying? And that way you can read it for yourself, because that's what it's all about, becoming the books, right? Becoming, you know what I'm saying, who you truly are. But you got to dive into the books, and you know what I'm saying, and try to get an understanding of these things. If you don't have your own understanding or you don't have your own, because everybody have their experiences, right? Yeah, like I said, just message me and I'll send you a copy. You know what I'm saying? Just message me once the show over, and I can email you a copy. So we're gonna get off into it, and I ain't gonna hold y'all up long tonight, cause I'm back in it tomorrow, right? Yeah, peace to you too, bro. Peace to you too. So yeah, let's get on off into it. Because we talked about, how last time we talked about the last show, we talked about how your feelings and all of these different things. And as I posted earlier this morning about how your body is a magnet, right? It's always, you know what I'm saying, attracting what you want or rejecting what you want, right? And you know, we get into relationships and all these different things and thinking that the happiness or what you feeling is coming from the person, but you actually created within you. So when you get around certain people and you feel these bad vibrations or feel anxiety, that's just your body letting you know, yo, this not the right person, right? This not the right person you should be vibing with. And your body will let you know. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying, we try to give people the benefit of the doubt and you know what I'm saying and go with it, but deep inside your intuition be like, nah man, you know what I'm saying, you know, had got out of a crazy little relationship before this COVID thing had actually popped off, you know. And you know, it was just, you know, it started off good, you know what I'm saying, and that's how most of it be. You start off good, y'all vibing out, and then it always be somebody trying to control you, and you know what I'm saying, y'all know how it go. um yeah, like I said, you need a copy, just message me your email and I'll send you a copy. Let's see, Rosa said, I talk in my dreams and my husband asks me questions and I answer them. Is this normal? Of course it's normal. um like I said, when you in that dream state, it's just you because every night we go to sleep, we leaving out our body, whether we know it or not, right? Whether you notice or not, you know what I'm saying? And so that's when the subconscious mind kicks in, and you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I be, you know, be in a dream, and like I said, if it's a fight or whatever, and and once I notice I'm you know, activating that lucid dreaming, you just gotta let it go and let it flow, you know what I'm saying? But it's, you know, it's nothing to be scared of, right? Because you can listen to, you know, little different meditations or mantras while you sleep, and to control your subconscious mind as well, right? Let's see what James said. He said that's if people have your intuition, let alone a moral compass, right? Yeah, we can build on moral compass and all that stuff, right? But it's all about what you know and what you believing in as well, right? Because most of the people I, you know they say they don't, the normal dreams the basic dreams they have is, you know what I'm saying, being in you know, in school with no drawers on, you know, just crazy little, just, you know, dreams that don't really have meaning to it, right? Um, but yeah, you gotta have your intuition to be able to, you know, to look at the symbols that you seeing or the locations you are. You know what I'm saying? We call it deja vu. Sometimes you have a dream, and then bam, you in the living world of what we call this world, and then you know you'll have an experience and be like, man, I was just dreaming about that last week or last month, and then you know it comes forth into when you in the waking world, right? See, Richie said, I have a vivid dream and I literally will be walking around once I start flying in my dream. Yeah, I done had plenty of those, bro. Man, and you just gotta try to, you know, to slow it down and you know, go for what you know. So yeah, we gonna go on touch off in the book, cause like I said, I ain't gonna hold y'all up too much. Appreciate my cousin for sending some to the cash out. I love you too, bro. You know what I'm saying? Always, man. That's for life, bro. Appreciate you. So let's go on get into it. So yeah, lucid dreaming begins when you become aware, right? While dreaming, that you are in fact asleep and dreaming, right? Once you are aware that it's a dream, you can consciously take the experience in any direction, right? Any direction. So when I'm normally, you know, when I normally am realize I'm dreaming and I'm in there, I try to spiral myself up, right? Cause that's what you want to do. Try to spiral yourself up instead of, cause you got lower entities that'll try to pull you down and feed off your energy, cause they know, like they live, right? We got one that can see. He woke in his dreams. This the real realm. He know he can see, right? Let's continue. As an example of how we can work with dream states, consider this basic and effective method for lucid dreaming. Okay, throughout the day, at least a dozen times during the day, test to find out whether or not you are dreaming. For instance, try to fly, right? Like my brother was saying, you know what I'm saying? Just ask the question, or just put it in your mind, right? Because as I said earlier, it's the thought that that'll put you in there. Okay, if you are in a lucid dreaming, flying, for instance, oh yeah, I'm sorry, I ain't got my glasses on. Then I'm on the little rum tonight because my friend brought me a little rum. All right, so yo, flying is easy. Or read something, right? Look away, then look back and read it again. All right. In dreams, things rarely read the same way twice, right? And that's true. There are many other such tests. If you get in a habit of doing this frequently, it carries over into your dream state, and then suddenly the tests are positive and you are lucid dreaming. This is a popular effect method used by dreamers all over the world, along with other pleasant dream practices. For example, sleep late, and when you wake up in the morning, stay in the exact same position and drift off again. Wake under your own power with no alarms, right? This will eventually induce lucid dreaming in most people, usually within a week or so, right? And so that's why I always say, if you can't go get the tools from Uncle Nazir Ra and you know, get the little sleep aid, that's what it'll when I get on it, I just try to, zone out and try to fight it a little bit, then I go to sleep. Right. Let's see. I was talking about astral projection earlier. Like I said, astral projection, you ain't gotta be sleep. You can, you know, you can. We gonna get off into some of the examples, but when you astral projection, you ain't gotta be sleep. You can actually be meditating and astral project out your body. Right. It's real simple. Let's see. Brosa say, I have been in battles and have came out with scratches. Yeah, a lot of times, cause this, we in a war, right? We in a war. The war most people think we are in is a physical war, but no, it's actually a spiritual warfare going on. It's invisible, and most of us are fighting in our, when we sleep, cause that's when we go to your real self. Let's see what Richie said. Or you can read a book and remove the main yeah, I always do it. That's why when I tell people, if you reading the Bible or whatever book you reading, take the character and replace that as you, right? Replace it as you and read the book as you the main character, right? You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Richard said, "What sleep aid? I need that." Uncle Bobby called it the blue pill. You know what I'm saying? You can find it anywhere, bro. It's not really hard. It's just just to get you to, you know what I'm saying? Because it's about getting into a deeper state. Instead of just falling asleep, going to sleep. It actually puts you into that that higher consciousness, because it's gonna pull you down and knock you on out, where you ain't gotta be, constantly thinking about, oh, I got this bill I need to pay, or I'm going through this in life, and all of those different things will block you and block the spirit from you jacking into your dreams. So yeah, I say get the sleep aid. If you can't, go to hiddenpowerwellness.com to get the lucid dream drops, probably like $40-$50. This just to help you, you know get into that mode, and once you get used to it, you'll be able to, your body will be able to get into that zone itself, right? Like what I say with the gold water and all those different things. I haven't took it in so long, but once you get on it, so for a year or so, your body will already adjust to being on that frequency. So yeah, the sleep aid is just, something, if you ain't got the money to go get the lucid dream drops or the dream tea, right? And so it's pretty powerful. That's why I always say go get the tools. Yeah, straight facts, because when I dream about battles, by me knowing how to control my dreams, best experience in my life, feel like straight, hey, straight superheroes, Superman, right? And so let's continue, family. It goes in and talk about the yoganic breath, right? So it say at least at 10 minutes, your lungs have three main areas, right? The bottom, which is controlled by movements and the diagram, and is visible as a raising and falling for the abdomen, right? We want to start breathing from the bottom, where like we all used to do it when we was younger, right? Breathing from the stomach area instead of just breathing from the chest area, right? That's what it's all about, right? So it talk about, breathing from on down right here in where your stomach at. Breathe from the belly, taking those deep breaths. And you try to do it for like 10 minutes, before, if you just meditating, or if you just, from the lay down, right? And then he goes and talks about the pranayama, square breathing, at least for 10 minutes as well, right? You can begin to slow it down a bit, figure out your usual time of exhaling and inhaling, right? I say between like 5 seconds, breathe in for good 5 seconds, let the air in, hold it, then let it out 5 seconds, and that alters your state of consciousness and slows down, everything around you, and that way you can actually jump into the alpha state or whatever state you're trying to get into, right? That's why they want you to wear the mask, because it's blocking you from having those deep breaths, them real deep breaths, so you can suck, the breath of life, right? The breath of life. What we talking about is that's what you have within you. But if you're not breathing correctly, you breathing faster than you normally supposed to, and so that puts you in the lowest state, which is what they call it, the beta state, right? The beta state of mind, where you operating off of fear, survival. And that's why most of the people that was going through the winter storm, all they could think about is going to go get all this meat and all of this stuff. And that's how you know who really on the frequency, family. Because as we raise and as the frequency rises, you begin to kind of slow down on eating so much, right? On eating so much. Like I've been down depending on how I feel. Like if I'm drinking or whatever, of course, I'm gonna eat me about good 3 meals because I gotta balance that out from putting up, the alcohol in me. But most of the days, I be two meals at most, and I'm good for the rest of the day. And you know what I'm saying. But when you operating on that lower frequency, that's all you want to think about is the next meal, or when you finna, have sex or whatever. All those different things, it slows your vibration down, and then you wonder why you can't really just tap into the dream world because you eating a lot before you lay down, which that holds you down as well. You eating a lot before you lay down, and when Dr. Phil Valentine talked about it, how when you eat and you before you lay down and then you try to go to sleep, your stomach still digesting all the food that's within you. So your body's still really working on digesting the food, and so you really can't jack into the dream world. You know what I'm saying? And it blocks you, and so that's why most people don't have dreams, and can't sleep at night because they done ate all this food and it's sitting on their belly, and so they belly, working even harder trying to digest this food as they laying down. So it's okay to, fast every now and then, right? That's why most of the people that been complaining and arguing, they talking about the food, all those different things, which we know, most people got kids, they gotta feed their kids and all this stuff. We understand. But when you get to that level, you just be like, okay, it's cool. I ain't even worried about it. You know what I'm saying? I fast for a few hours today. Let the spirit come through, and it raises your vibration even higher. With astral projection, like I was saying earlier, it's just a matter of fact of how long, you trying to tap into that higher state of consciousness, right? Because you can be sitting and meditating, and you can go travel, astral, just project out your body and travel to wherever you want to go. As I said earlier, wherever you want to go. A great show that I like to watch, The Magicians, right? If you haven't seen it on Netflix, check it out. You see all these different things and these different stuff, and see them doing these different rituals and stuff, but just lay back and try to watch it for yourself, and just try to experience, like we were saying earlier, put yourself as the main character or these people that's in the show, and you'll see they've been showing us who we truly are for years, right? Like with the American God show, they've been showing us all this stuff in the shows, but we think it's just just some show, right? But then your subconscious mind will show you. So Richie said, how long have you been aware? Man, I want to say, bro, been aware all my life, but really just started getting really serious about it, a couple years ago. Like I said, I was been in the Mormon church, been in the Baptist church, got to a point where, it was just like, I don't know, man. That's why I say I never bashed the church, because it helped me and it guided me where I needed to go to the day, right? So I was just one day, just because I always knew about, the quantum physics and all this stuff, been studying and listening to these different people for years. And so, like as the Bible say, you can't serve two masters, so you got to figure out, who you gonna serve. You gonna serve the real God or the fake God, right? And so I just got into that point where it was just like I just started zoning out and having so many different experiences, to the point where it just was like it's something more to it, just to getting up and going to church and praying and stuff, right? And so it just led me down to a path where people and stuff was just popping up, you know what I'm saying? And I'd be like, man, and just take it for what it is and be grateful for it, because it's really a burden, right? It could be a burden when you know all these things and know that you can control your dreams, know you can control your life and what you manifest. And most people, you know, they get spooked out, right? They get spooked out about it, and when they see somebody on it like you on it, and they'll try to wean you away from it. But you know, that's why I never try to step on anybody's journey and or tell them what they should believe in or what they need to know, right? Because if they want to know, they gonna find out for themselves, or the spirit gonna reveal it to them. You know, had plenty of experiences that I couldn't explain. When I was in the church, right, they'll just tell me write it down, and you know that's a good experience. Keep believing in the Christ, right? When you the Christ, you the light of the world in the midst of the darkness, right? And that's why most of the times my life growing up was pretty rough, right? No parents, right? Going through it back and forth with, you know, the people that really actually care for me, and you know, in and out of, you know, different situations with, but they be, you know, so profound, and you just be realizing that, dang, maybe I'm going through the same stuff, you know, different relationship, but it be the same person, right? Be the same person in heart, and you be like, man, why I keep attracting these same people? Why I keep going through these same things? It's because your spirit wants you to elevate, but if you don't, you get stuck, right? You get froze and get stuck in a time zone where you don't want to grow, you don't want to know more, uh, you don't want to step out your comfort zone. And that's what me moving from my hometown and my state was all about, right? Just letting go and basically taking control of my destiny, because I could have been still there and still doing the same stuff I was doing, right? And not knowing what was really out there. But I always knew in my heart, right? And that's why when I was in the church, they always knew my testimony was powerful. And so I wanted to take it to the next level, right? Right? Because if you start believing in you like you believe in the mythological Jesus or whatever, because like we've been saying, he said you was gonna do greater works than him, right? And so I always had that scripture that they say, he who try to, Uncle Nazir Rao was talking about it earlier. He who try to save his life will lose it, but he who loses life will find it. And so that's what the whole journey with me about the hero's journey, right? I had to lose the concept of who I thought I was, and you know, trying to stay where I was from and all that, and basically going around total strangers, and them seeing who I truly am and me seeing who they truly are. So, been on it all my life. You been on it all your life as well. You know, some people they just like to play around with it and you know, live whatever, you know, comfort zone they stay in. So it's a beautiful journey though. You know, lost a lot of people, like I said, around the journey. Um, whether we fell out or we just went our separate ways, right? But I love, like I tell people every day, I love all my people, and so it's all good, family. You know, just gotta take it for what it is, and keep going, right? Keep going and keep believing in what you do, and you know, like we said, we in the time of knowing. So you gotta get to that point where you get the understanding and you know it, and you applying it to your life as well. So that's probably gonna be it, cause we almost at the hour mark. That's probably gonna be it for the day. Um, as I said, if you looking to get the copy, just message me your email and I'll send that thing to you. And you already know they trying to block me up, but but it's all good, family. We got the spirits with us. We just gotta stay vigilant and be grateful for the time we in. It's a great time to be alive. No matter what that no matter what you see around you, it's a great time to be alive. Even if your people on the other side, they still alive as well. Nobody really ever dies. So, yeah, family, that's going to be it for the day. I appreciate y'all. Like I said, I appreciate my cousin for hitting the cash out. Man, y'all already know I'm grateful. I appreciate all of y'all. I don't want to waste y'all time. So, till next time, family, y'all already know how we do it. We the truth. Rise in power to the gods, right? Rise in power to the Beetlejuice energy. You know, every naga is a star. You a star. You the one. You the Christ, right? They want you to live on the Lucifer energy, right? They want you to be out here acting a fool. They want you to lose your mind, right? They want you to lose your mind. As I said earlier about the Tiger Woods thing, I said, man, I sat there and I looked at it. I said, man, what made him, want to drive so fast where he flipped his whole vehicle over, man. And, you know, most of, like we say, most of the people that be telling you money, everything, yeah, it is what it is. But once you get up there to their position and that's all you got, you know what I'm saying? Because I know, like I told y'all, family, I know some famous people. They'll tell you, right? They'll tell you, man, they get there and then they still don't be happy, right? Because they don't have that knowledge, right? Yeah, it's okay to be successful. It's okay to live out your dreams. But if you don't know who you truly are, at the end of the day, none of that stuff don't matter, because you ain't, you don't know who you are. You don't know who your people are. You don't know, you don't really help nobody, right? Because I seen, how they was talking about Beyonce, when she did the Black is King thing, how most people was trying to say, oh, she a devil worshiper and all that. But bro, at least she from Texas, so at least she did set up some type of assistance for the people that's going through it, right? At least she set up some type of assistance. As I said earlier, Joe Biden ain't left the White House. That buddy ain't left the White House. You know what I'm saying? And after all of this shit happened, yeah, they set up a little program. But damn, it was like, y'all supposed to be looking out for the people. But they ain't, right? They looking out for all other countries, right? They ain't sent none of us nothing. We still waiting on the next stimulus, right? And so, just make you think about a lot, you know what I'm saying? And that's why we do this thing, so the blood ain't on our hands, right? We reach out to the family and try to, get people to think for themselves, right? Instead of following the sheep, following the herd. Because they going to lead you over the cliff, baby. And we ain't on that over here, right? We ain't over that. We ain't on that. So, yeah, family, peace, love, light, and respect. Y'all have a good night. We finna lay back. And we'll time back in this weekend. Till then, love y'all. Peace. Ashe. Ashe.